Let me know. All right, everybody. Everybody, we on? We good? Can you guys see me? Say something in the chat. No? Let me just check something out. It's not up?
Yep, it is.
All right. There we go. I was getting nervous for a second right there. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining. This is our first ever live stream, in case you hadn't noticed. Is my volume good? Everybody, volume, can you hear me, Allison? Everybody, what are they saying? Yes?
Yes.
All right, good. So, yeah, that's good. All right, mute that. Okay, so listen up. I got a few announcements before we get started, but thanks for joining us. Again, it's our very first live stream. I know there's a lot of you out there watching right now. I know Spencer and Penny are watching, and I know there's a lot more. Let us know that you guys are watching, and we will mention your name, okay? All right, so we're currently broadcasting using a webcam, and so I'm going to apologize for that mirror image that you're going to see. But we're getting some more equipment for Monday, and we're gonna have some much better video quality on Monday. So we will be live streaming every day, and we'll be getting into class-specific streaming times. So if you're a white belt, 4 to 7-year-old, white belt, yellow belt, orange belt, purple belt, you'll be at a certain time. And we're just gonna kind of break that up, adult programs, until we get through this situation. And we're gonna do our best to kind of accommodate everybody. But more on that tomorrow. Also tomorrow, we'll be uploading a lot of content to this channel. So forms, combinations, weapons forms, stuff that you need to get your next belt, we're going to be uploading. So subscribe to the channel so that you will get that information for your next belt. Give you something to practice at home. So make sure you do that. Also tomorrow on my other YouTube channel, The Modern Defender. Now this might be good for some of the parents out there. We're going to be uploading a video on how to keep yourself safe in our current environment, not drawing attention to yourself, things like that. So check out that channel, The Modern Defender, and that's my other YouTube channel, and then that's what the channel logo looks like. So if you'll see that and you'll know what it is. Also, at the end of this stream, this video will be on our YouTube channel, so you can check it out if you missed something, you want to review something. And that's that. So, got another announcement. We have some new T-shirts. They just came in yesterday. We got some new ones. And again, this is the mirror image, but they say balance, power, and commitment on the back with a cool dragon, and then their school name on the front, Self-Defense Training Center. We do have a limited supply of these. We will be open tomorrow from 10 to 2. If you want to stop in and buy one. If you can't make it in to buy one, email me, Dan@selfdefenseri.com, and I'll set one aside for you. Get that out of the way. Also, questions you may have. You can hit us up in the live stream, but we might not be able to get to them. So email me, again, Dan@selfdefenseri.com, and I can either return your email or I will answer them on our next live stream tomorrow at the same time. So check it out. And again, that's basically it. We're going to get things going. All right, so I hope everyone at home is ready to roll, whether it's the parents, the kids, it doesn't matter. If you got your karate uniform on, send us a picture. Also, that's what I want to say. Email me a picture of what you're doing. Again, Dan@selfdefenseri.com, and I'll post it on our social media. All right, so we're going to get started. We're going to spread our feet out. We're just going to swing our arms. We're going to be doing various amounts of material today. It's nothing specific. There'll be a little bit for everybody. But we're just going to warm up now. Spread your feet out, stretch out, arms over and under. You guys know the deal. We're just going to spread our feet out and twist. And again, remember, when you do this, don't let your feet move too much. You want your base stable. You just let your upper body move. All right, and we're just going to do some straight leg kicks up and down. Allison is on the chat, so say hi to her. Okay, but let's get kicking in there, kids and adults, moms and dads. Let's get going. And other side, just switch legs. Again, we're just going to work some kicks. We're just working out, warming up our muscles. We're going to do a brief stretch in a minute. All right, now let's just do some jumping jacks. Ready? Just go for it. Arms and legs working together. Let's go. All right. And let's just run in place. Get your knees up. Let's go, everybody. Knees up. No slacking. I'll get Mr. Sean out here if you start slacking. All right. Let's just bring it down a little bit. Okay. So, first thing we're going to work on for a stretch is we're just going to spread our feet out. Take a big deep breath into your nose. And out. I think we all need to do that now. Okay. Especially nowadays. Just relax. Okay. Big deep breath in. And out. Okay. So, I'm going to relax and just lean forward, stretch forward down. It's really good for your lower back. Bend your legs a little bit. One arm up over the top and lean to the side. Chest up, eyes up. Same thing, other side. Turn that body. That's it. Okay, now if you've watched the class or you've taken the class, you guys know we're going to do a side heel stretch right now. Bend down, fingertips to the floor. Extend one of your legs. I'm extending my right. You can extend your left. It doesn't matter. Grab that foot. Now we're just going to push off and switch sides. Same thing, other side. Keep your hands on the floor for balance, and you can actually use your arms to work the stretch a little bit more by spreading your legs out a little bit further. All right, that's very good. All right, and you guys can do your stretches at home. It's important that every day we exercise, okay? Especially nowadays. Get outside. We're going to be doing some live streams. If the weather was nice today, we'd actually be outside. So we're going to be doing some live streams outside. So get ready for that, all right? And if you haven't noticed the little scruff on my face, I am growing a beard. See how long it takes to grow, but it is not a shadow. I'm actually trying to grow a beard, my Corona beard. All right, guys. All right, we're going to start with some front kicks. Now, the 4 steps of a front kick, we all know it. You want to bend it, extend it, bend it, and bring it back. So when you do a front kick, just push it forward. So everyone right now with me, just kind of keep your hands up, your elbows down, bend it and extend it. It's like you're pushing the bad guy away from you with the bottom of your foot. Okay? So I'm kicking out with my right. If you want to throw a jab cross in there, always good to do that. Set up the front kick. But you don't have to. Hands up, elbows down. The jab comes off the lead leg. The cross comes off the rear leg. And that front kick just follows it. I'm going to switch legs now. Same thing with the other leg. Hands up, elbows down, jab, cross, and drive it. Jab, cross, drive. Let's just do a few more. And then one more. Good. You guys can practice all this stuff. You don't need me for this. Now we're going to do a side kick, okay? Side kicks. Now we're going to work on it. It's just a little bend and extend, okay? So you want to bend it, extend it, bend it, and bring it back. Make sure your hips are turning when you do the side kick. Bend it, extend it, bend it, bring it back. Remember, I see a lot of this in class where the foot comes up first. The knee's going to come up first. Then the foot comes up. Here's a really good way to practice this. When you're at home, get a chair, okay? Use the chair so that it maintains your balance. Pick up your knee, turn your body, and extend the side kick, okay? Do it any direction you want to. Just make sure you extend what part of your foot? Let's hear it. The heel of your foot. That's right. The heel of your foot, all right? So again, hands up, bend it, extend it, bend it, and bring it back down. And you can do that on both sides. Again, a lot of you guys don't need a chair. But even I practice with a chair sometimes, okay? Because it's really good to give yourself some time to work on the form of the kick. That way, if you really need one, you can pop it out there really fast, okay? And that's what you want to be able to do. A lot of you guys know we do that in our intermediate and advanced classes. We'll go to the wall, and instead of with the little guys, we're working with the bats. We'll work on holding on our side kicks. Very important kick. Something I want you guys to cultivate and get really good at. All right. Next, we're going to get Mr. Sean in here. Where are you, Sean? He's trying to run away on me. All right. Let me just grab a sip of water here. Everybody take a moment, just get a sip of water. If you don't have one, go get one. We got this guy with us now. Any questions coming in on the, what do we got here? I'm just going to say a quick little hello. My goodness, look at all these folks are paying attention. All right, Miriam and Xander, what's up? Nice to see you guys. I'm glad you're here. Vera and Oscar. All right, I'm excited. Will and Ryan Schneider. Yes, all right. Good job, boys. Logan and Braden. All right. We're going to be doing some material for all you guys today. Penny and Spencer. Nice to see you. Andrew Cambria. Yes, my Ninja Warrior. Andrew, nice to see you. David for Emmy. What's going on, Emmy? Tell Hazel I said hello as well. Teddy and Henry. Nice. All right. Stella. Vihan. All right. Stella's here as well. Good to see you, Stella. Tiernan. Hi, Tiernan. And Trey Abdullah. All right, Trey. I'm glad you're here as well. And then Bob. What's that? Noah Pancoast is here. I'm glad to see Noah is here. And then Bobby and Reagan. Bobby, give me 25 push-ups right now, buddy. Let's go, Bobby. 25. Reagan, 15. Let's go. All right. So here's what we're going to do. All right. So we're going to take some combinations now. We're going to start with the really basic ones. And the basic ones, combination 6 and 7, you get those at white belt. And we're going to talk about combination number 3. Now, typically, when you guys do combinations 6 and 7 in class, especially the kids, we do modify some things for the adult class, and I'm going to show those modifications here. For combination 6, let's go inside. Remember, our hands are on guard, okay? In class, sometimes we have you guys put your hands up, your elbows down like this. And sometimes in class, we'll have you put your hands up like this. Now, it's important we want to kind of emphasize the difference between those two. This is kind of confrontational. This is non-confrontational. So we have a confrontational stance just by closing our hands. This is non-confrontational. We just want them to leave us alone. So it's important that we understand that the image that we're conveying to the bad guy. Right now, Mr. Schoen's the bad guy. All right. So for this exercise, I'm just going to have my hands up, my elbows down, but my hands open. Typically combination. So that's good. We can practice that. Now, kids, make sure if you do practice this, you don't go around the house kicking one another. All right. Don't do that. Do not kick one another. I mean, you can if you want, but it's your parents are going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble from your parents if you do that. All right. So, but to transition this from a dojo martial artsy type thing to more of a self-defense thing, you might want to do the kick, maybe step to the side, put your front kick in them and step away. So there's a couple ways that you can practice combination 6. The regular way, that we practice in the dojo, we're driving our foot, bam, into them. Okay. One thing is defending and, can't hear you, defending and what? That's right, defending and escaping. That's right. Next one's combination 7. Now, for the kids class, let's get on the side. And again, we do these differently for, the more advanced you become, we might change it up a little bit, okay? So for combination number 7, typically we'll have you guys stand with our feet close together, hands up, I come at you or Sean comes at you, and you just kick us. You guys nail us, by the way. We love it. All right? So again, hands up, elbows down, bam. Front side kick into the body again. Good. But another way to practice that is Sean comes at me, I step to the outside, okay? Got a clean shot from a standing still position. You can kind of picture bad guy coming at you. You kind of step to the outside, bam, put out your side kick and get out of there. Okay, remember, defending and escaping. So those are the white belt combinations. Let's move on to the yellow belt combinations now. Well, there's only one yellow belt combination. If you're a yellow belt, you know it's combination number 3. All right? Combination 3 is a little different. This one's going to use our hands. We're going to have our hands up, our elbows down, and the strike comes in. We step to the outside. We front punch, grab, back punch, reach across, take them down. And you guys love doing this one on Mr. Show. And you hold them down, and you punch them nice and hard in the stomach. I want you guys to do it all the time. Good job with that. And again, if you're a white belt, don't worry about trying to learn this stuff right now. Let's focus on what you're doing, okay? So let's do number 3 again. So from a dojo standpoint, we step to the outside with a left block, right front punch to the body, grab, back punch, grab, pull them down, and then thrust punch. Let's do a variation of combination number 3. Same exact thing. And again, some of you in our more advanced classes actually do this on the bags. I'm going to do it on the bag in a few minutes. But if you want to modify this, same idea. Block, we could do a palm, we could do a knee, and just get out of there, okay? So again, we can go 1, 2, 3, and maybe throw them down for good measure, rather, and escape. We've defended, we always defend, and we escape. So I want to grab that bag so I can just demonstrate that. I'm going to grab a quick sip. All right. So now, this guy right here, and again, we use these bags often in our intermediate and our advanced classes, as those of you watching know that if you are in one of those classes. So what's great about these bags is even when we're working with you guys, there's a certain level of contact you can have. When you have a bag like this, you can kind of actually work it a little bit more. So the same idea, okay? You know, block, you can do the palm, you can do the knee. We use these a lot in our adult classes as well. So I'm going to scoop that out of here. All right. So again, if you have questions, any questions yet, Allison? Excellent. Thank you. All right. And if you do have a question, throw it in the chat. Allison will give it to me, and I'll try and answer it right now on the live stream. All right. Next. All right. Here we go. The 5 basic grabs. Now, we do these in almost every class, every student. We do them all the time. It doesn't matter what belt you are. And they're important to me because I want to know that you guys have the ability to get somebody's hands off of you quickly, get a shot or two, and get out of there. So we're going to review the 5 basic grabs. And some of you guys might not have done these in a while. If there are any brown belts watching, you may have forgot them. We don't typically go over them that much in the brown and black belt classes. So, but anybody under that, we do them all the time. Front choke. So we always grab you. Now, what we're going to do is with the kids class, we have you guys step back, drop the elbow, and palm, and get away. Okay, let's do it on the side. So again, you guys always bring your hands up. I always tell you, hit that pressure point right there. Come on, man. Hit the pressure point in the arm with your elbow, and then drive them away with the palm. In the adult class, we do it a little bit differently. And again, we want you guys to understand the difference between the adult program and the kids program. The adult class, we do it a little differently. Same idea, but we grab on this time. Drop, maybe get a little elbow in there, and a quick side kick for good measure before we escape. Create something we call a reactionary gap and get out of there. I'm going to show that again. So the kids version of the front choke, raise your hand up, step back with the opposite foot, drop it down, turn and palm, hands up, elbows down, defend and escape. The adult version, we're going to grab the wrist, drop it, elbow, and then a side kick for good measure before we get out of there. Rear choke. Okay? Now, this is the kids. The way we do this for the kids class is we're going to bring our arm up, drop it, and palm. Now, there's a lot of variations of this one, but let's just do that one again. So the whole idea, it's basically the same thing as the front choke, but opposite. Whatever arm that I'm raising, I'm stepping away with the other foot. So if I do the front choke, I raise my arm, my right arm, I'm stepping away with my opposite foot, my left foot, okay? With the rear choke, same idea. Raise my right arm, step away with my left foot, drop it down, and palm. Creating a reactionary gap. Now that palm goes to the shoulder, but it could go other areas. All right, figure that out. Now, hands up, drop the elbow down, palm. Now let's say I'm in line somewhere. Someone just taps me on the shoulder. If I step back and turn towards that, bam, I get hit in the face. So one of the things that we like to do is bake into your reaction that if you tapped on the shoulder, step away, hands up. Hey, Sean, you scared me. Nice to see you, buddy. But if it's not someone you know, okay, hands up. We've now created a reactionary gap so that if they do come at us, you know, we've got combination number 6 to put in there, all right? Something to think about. Blending techniques together is a good thing that you can practice at home. If you're a kid at home, or anyone at home for that matter, try and put a combination 6 together with a front choke and see what happens. It's fun to work with that stuff. All right, next one, lapel grab. So you guys should know this one. We're going to go over and under, drop the elbow, over and under. We're going to palm across, and it's the same idea. Just palm, create a reactionary gap. Again, we always aim for the shoulder in the dojo. Okay, we don't want to hit each other too hard with that one. But again, you could imagine what you could do with that one. Again, we're going to go over and under. Both hands up, press across with both hands, palm, create that reactionary gap. And again, if you need to move to something else, combination 6, it's there. It's available because you've created a reactionary gap. Next one, arm lock. All right, arm lock behind the back. And again, I know a lot of you guys at home know this stuff, but it's good to review. It's good to practice. Sean's got my right arm. Well, what do I want to do? I'm going to step away with my opposite foot and push down. So I can't just step away because he's going to follow me around on this one. That's why we tell you when you learn this technique in class, you've got to step forward and push back. It's kind of like the yin yang, okay? Two things working in opposite directions but working together. Again, step forward, push away. You got a side kick or a back kick to the body before you defended and you have escaped. Okay, one more time. And you can work this on both sides. He's got my right arm. Again, step forward left, side kick with the right. He's got my left arm. Step forward with my right leg, pushes my left arm, side kick with the left. Very simple, easy techniques, but if you don't practice them, you won't be able to apply them quickly. We got one more. What is it? Wrist grabs. All right, wrist grabs. All right, so the reason why we start with this one is the whole idea with this one is they only have one thumb and I have my entire arm. Hold on tight. If I try and pull away, Sean, resist, come on. Okay, I'm not getting my hands out of it. He's going to be able to drag me wherever he wants me to go. But he's only got this one thumb on top. So if I kind of just either stomp or kick and step back and pull my hands back so that I'm not punching myself in the face, but it's almost like I'm pointing my thumbs to the side, okay? I can strike, create that gap, escape, or again, work into another technique. But again, the number one thing is getting their hands off of us. Break out, strike, get back, kick if we have to. So those are the basics, the basic 5 techniques. Again, we'll do them really fast. Front choke, raise it up, hit the pressure point, palm heel or side, elbow and side kick. The rear choke, raise it up, step away with the opposite foot of the arm you're breaking out with. Parents, make sure you're practicing these too, okay? Arm lock behind the back. He's got my right arm. I need to step forward left, but push back with my right so I get that side kick in on him. The lapel grab, where we're going to go over and under, over the first arm, under the second, press it across and palm. And then the last one we just did are the wrist grabs. We've got that strike, we get that scoop out, we get that palm. Okay. All right. So right now, again, any questions? Hit me up in the comment section. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on one pinyon, one kata, and then we're going to do. So if you're a white belt, you got one pinyon. I'm sorry. If you're a yellow belt, you got one pinyon. If you're a blue belt, you have one kata, and then we'll have Sean do a brown belt form. Which one? See, we'll have Sean do 4 kata, okay? But for now, I'm going to talk about one pinyon for a minute. Is there a question?
Do you want to do more kids?
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, we've got a lot more kids here. It's great. Sam, so I'm going to butcher your last name, Sam Brombaugh. Preston's here, all right. Cooper, what's going on, Coop? Nice to see you. Lucas and Jacob Enos, nice to see you guys here. Chase, make sure your dad's in the room, okay? All right. Giacomo, nice to see you. I'm glad you're watching. Aiden Brazil, nice to see you, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Michaela Bennett, James and Mark Schuler, nice. Drew Cabezas, nice to see you. Thomas and Alexander Fulton, yes. Magnolia, hi Magnolia, nice to see you, and I'm glad that you're here. Aiden Chopin, Anant and Arjun. Nice. Ella had to move her black belt test. We had our black belt test this Saturday, so we're gonna figure that out, Ella. And I promise you, we'll get your black belt test as soon as possible. Matthias and Aiden Rolinski. I'm so glad that you guys are here as well. All right, one Pinyon. Again, I'm gonna do 3 1 Pinyons now. I'm gonna do the regular 1 Pinyon. I'm gonna do the 1 Pinyon with kicks. Then I'm gonna do the 1 Pinyon with punches and kicks. So we got 3 of those. All right, so first one, and again, this is on a webcam. You're getting a mirror image view of this. It's not going through a mirror image. So when you see this, it's regular. Oh, I take that back. By the way, before I do this, I know there are a bunch of people that just came into the room. We got new T-shirts, and we will be open tomorrow from 10 to 2. If you just want to come in and buy a T-shirt, stop in, say hi. And if you can't stop in, email me, dan@selfdefenseri.com, and I'll set one aside for you. All right, actually, I'm not going to do those right now. We're going to talk about weapons. All right, so a lot of you guys at home have nunchucks, and I know a lot of you don't. So I remember when I was younger, I didn't have nunchucks, so I made my own nunchucks. And the way that you're going to do that is you're going to get an old pair of socks or a new pair of socks, and you're going to put some other socks on the inside of them. So there's kind of a weighted end, and you can practice your 4 counts, 3, 4, okay? And you can practice your 7 counts. So even if you're a black belt, okay, and you want to practice your advanced 4 counts, Penny, that's you. You could practice with your nunchuck form with a set of socks, okay? So they're not the best thing, and you got to be careful swinging weighted socks around the house. You don't want to take out a light or something on a table, so make sure you have room to do this, and make sure you have permission to do it as well. But yeah, socks are put a little, like I said, put another sock inside a tube sock and just kind of circle them around. And again, practice your 4 counts, practice your 7 counts, okay? And you can practice your 12 count, okay? I know a lot of you yellow belts out there have your 12 count. Just watch out for yourself there, and bam, you're good. All right, so that's a great idea. If you don't have nunchucks at home, you want to practice your nunchuck form, it's a great way to do it. All right, now, before we get into our empty-handed forms, I know a lot of you guys have bow staffs, okay? It's one of my favorite weapons. In fact, I have a really good walking stick video on my other YouTube channel, The Modern Defender. You might want to check that out. Uses a lot of the concepts that we use for the bow staff, but with a walking stick. So, you guys know me that I'm a picky guy when it comes to this bow form. And the reason for that is because many of you guys will start the form and you just kind of whack yourself like this. And there's no follow through, okay? And a big thing for me with this bow form is following through with your strikes. So, just kind of like anything else, you start something, you want to follow through. Same thing with the bow staff. You want to follow through your strike. So the first 5 motions, or actually 6 motions, are really big to me, okay? So you guys know you roll, you come out, you start, bam. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're following all the way across on these strikes. And make sure you're driving it all the way through. When we get back to classes, I want to make sure that you guys that are practicing bow staff aren't doing this with the bow when you come back, because you know how I am about it. I am very, very picky about this bow form. So you've got to make sure you're driving your strikes all the way through. And if you count them out, again, the first 6 motions are very important. I'm going to go over them one more time. If you're a yellow belt or you're somebody who hasn't started bow staff yet, focus on your nunchucks. You get to start your nunchuck. You get to start the bow staff when you've completed the nunchuck form. It takes some longer than others. It's not a big deal. But so I'm doing this now for the kids and the adults who have the bow form. Again, so we're going to roll it out. We're going to step out. We're going to strike. Big motions all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and wind up and drive it down. That's number 5. And then wham, number 6. Make sure number 6 follows all the way through. Right in your living room. Bam. Okay? All right. So that was that. So again, nunchucks, if you don't have nunchucks at home, get some socks, put another sock in it, and use those as a weighted sock. And it works perfectly. Almost better than the nunchucks. All right. So, one pinyons. Now, this is something that everybody can do. I don't care what belt you are. One pinyon with kicks, and one pinyon with punches and kicks. They all follow that same format, okay? So, I'm going to start with one pinyon. I'm gonna explain it as I do it, okay? But you guys can follow along with me. Starts in front position, right fist, left palm. What's the fist stand for? Power. And the palm stands for peace. Remember that, guys. Peace over power. We're gonna bow. We're gonna roll. We're gonna block. Again, this is one pinyon with punches. We're gonna step in and bam, punch. Turn around and look. Block down. Punch. And we're gonna go right down the middle now. Stepping with the right foot. 1, 2, and bam, 3. Left hand to your shoulder. I'm going to turn. And I'm going to step out of the frame. That's okay. Block. Punch. And bam. We're going right back down the middle now, kids. 1, 2, 3. Do it with me at home. If you're at home, you got it. Do it. Why not? Bam. And block. Some of you more advanced folks might not have done this in a while, so it might feel a little awkward to do one pinyon. All right. Very simple. We're going to follow the same floor pattern with one pinyon with kicks. And really quick, these will be up on our YouTube channel tomorrow, so you guys can practice these at home. And I may be a little bit more descriptive when I explain them, so you might want to check those out. One pinyon with kicks, same idea. Roll. We're going to block, hands on guard, bam. Do your front kick and make sure when you turn around and block, your hands come up. Now a left front kick, and keep your hands on guard as you kick. Don't drop your hands when you kick. Hands up. You go 1, 3 kicks, 2, just like the punches. 3, left hand to your shoulder. Wheel back with the left leg. Block down. Hands up. Front kick. Turn and block down with the right. Hands up. Left front kick. And we're going right back down the middle. You know what it is. 3 strikes. 1, 2, 3. Left block. Hands up. Right front kick. Complete that step forward. Turn around and block. Hands up. Left front kick. Step down. And roll it out. All right. One pinyon with punches and kicks. Okay. Now, this is normally something an orange belt would get for extra credit. Okay, so you have an orange belt, learns one pinyon with kicks quickly. You get one pinyon with punches and kicks. So right now, everybody at home, I don't care if you're white belt, yellow belt, or orange belt, could practice this right now. One pinyon with punches and kicks. And the reason why we're doing this, it's just to get a little bit of exercise, but also it's to get you used to moving, blocking, punching and kicking, okay? Again, punches and kicks. Keeping the other hand on guard when you kick, but then you bring your hand back up on guard when that kick comes down. Left hand, big turn, we're gonna block, punch, kick, wheel back, that one off the frame, that one. Block, guard up, punch, kick, and then back down the middle, block, punch, kick, and punch, and kick. Left hand, turn and block, punch, and front kick, step down, block, guard up. Oops. See, I'm even making mistakes over here. Punch, front kick, foot down in front, then back, and rolling out. And that's it. And again, back into that front position. Right fist, left palm, peace over power. Sean, you want to come in and show them one kata, please? This is a blue belt form. So we've gone over, I know we're skipping over purple belt for now. Sorry. So we did we did some white belt material, some yellow belt material, some orange belt material. Sean's going to do one kata, which is it's a blue belt form. So whenever you're ready, Sean, go for it.
So just like before, start in front position. We step out. This time it's going to cross because we're doing that kata. When we come from this kick, make sure you use balance and control that kick. Same thing with the punches. We punch, guard up, kick, balancing down, punch and guard up. We're going to turn and look, bring our hands back, and then step out, get balance. we block up. With a cross block, we block down, and then we punch again. That left foot is going to come in. We can bring our hands back, and we'll step out. And this time, we're going to cross block down. You can think of blocking towards a kick or something. We can grab that foot, pull them away, and then we'll throw it away from us. Bring our hands up. Now we're set up to step across and block another target. With both hands, with two knife hands, we can move this other hand out of the way so we can block again, and then that right hand can come to strike. So we're not really wasting any motions. We're using our body in conjunction with each other, like Dan was talking about earlier. When we turn, we can back away from this person who's coming towards us into our cat stance. That way we can set up to push into them. So we can use that to get away as we go to block, and then move forward to reach with our strike. Bring the hands up, we'll get that kick with balance again. We'll turn again, bring the hands back to that cup and saucer so we can reposition like the beginning. We'll block and strike. Then we'll bring both together to set up for a side kick and then back fist. And we'll step wide. That way we can step away from the next person coming towards us to repeat it. Now we can get back into that position to cross and bring ourselves back up.
All right, good job, Sean. So that's one kata. And that's it. That was one kata. Again, any questions, hit us up on the chat. One more thing we got to talk about here. All right. So again, questions, hit us up in the chat. We're going to be wrapping this up in just a minute. I want to re-announce that on our other YouTube channel, The Modern Defender. And again, that's the logo. It'll help you find the channel if you're an adult. So you can check that out, The Modern Defender. Tomorrow, we will be open from 10 to 2. You can stop and get a t-shirt. Again, if you cannot get a t-shirt, if you can't stop and get a t-shirt, email me, dan@selfdefenseri.com, and I'll set one aside for you. Also, on that channel, The Modern Defender, I will be uploading a video that'll be good for you adults to check out and how we can keep ourselves safe in our current environment that we're in right now. So check that out. Also, we will be uploading tomorrow to this channel, so make sure you subscribe to Self-Defense Center on YouTube right now. We're going to be uploading more specific content for belt-specific content. Allison, can I see that pad really quick? So if you're a white belt, a yellow belt, an orange belt, we're going to be I'm going to be uploading all the forms tomorrow from white belt to black belt. So check those out. Even if you're not a black belt or you can check out all the forms, but if you're going to practice practice the ones that are specific to your belt. So that way, when you come back to class, you'll be ready to test for your next belt. It's very important. I just want to say another hello. Wesley and Sam Root are here. Hannah and Farah, I'm so glad you made it. Latham and Lizzie, nice to see you guys. I'm glad you guys are here as well. Ronan and Declan. Is that Ronan and Declan? Oh, no, Ronan. Okay, Ronan and the Messina. Okay. Aiden and Arden White. Aiden and Arden White, nice to see you. Ronan, I'm glad you're here as well. And Sam Wolski, my next door neighbor. I'm glad you're here. Very glad that everyone has made it. What do we have? 77 people tune in. That was great. So again, tomorrow I will be, we're going to do another live stream tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. We're going to do some more information, different from what we did today. We may add a little bit more exercise. And then Saturday morning, we're probably going to start with our 9 o'clock class. So if you come to the 9 o'clock class on Saturday, we're going to have our live class on YouTube. If you come to the 10 o'clock class on Saturday, we're going to have a live YouTube class Saturday morning at 10 as well. And again, any questions, email me, dan@selfdefenseri.com, and I will either return your email or answer them on the next live stream. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to get through this. Everyone stay healthy, and we'll see you next time on the Self-Defense Training Center's live stream. Thank you.